Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. Today we are talking about Bitcoin. It's been a while since I've talked about Bitcoin. I know, about a week or two, but we have not seen new heights from Bitcoin. I told you guys we were going to break 56K, and that was going to be the opportunity if we go under 56K or hit that middle 50, 55-ish mark. I was not expecting to go up to 68 this early. I think it is early, and I think we have a barrier we can set. Okay, look at this dip. So right here, when we went to 65K, what I thought was, we can probably go back up and maintain 67, 66, and then go back down. But I was not expecting 68K today. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, okay, we're on it. Okay, now let's set the barrier of 70K. What we need now is to hit 69.5-ish, and then we can hit 70K easier. Okay, let's go and look at some predictions. Now, these are just some rough predictions on Safari, on Google. I was just looking and analyzing. I looked at some other predictions and what other people think. But I was looking at this. 61.357 is what the prediction is for 2025 at a low. The high is 140. Okay, now that's pretty high. Do I think we can hit 140K by the end of December? No. What I think we can do is we can see 85 to 90K by November or December. Now, let me tell you why. At least 80. Okay, we have to look at 72.7K in March. This was very early in the year, right? 3 months in, January, February, March. The third month, we see a high like this, and then we see a low where it's trying to rebound around here. Remember, this is when I made the video. Okay, now what we have to see is pinpoint 72.7K, March 12 and March 13. We have to pinpoint that because that was the high. When it hit that high, it struggled and we dipped all the way down to 57, 56. Okay, now if it rushes through 73K, we will break through 75K easy. Now, let me tell you why. It happens all the time. Right now, let's take an example of NVIDIA. Right now, NVIDIA is the pinpoint of NVIDIA is 139, right? Now, the pinpoint for Bitcoin is 72.7K because we haven't seen it go higher than that, right? So if it just easily breaks through it, 75K will be on the radar. Okay, predictions for Bitcoin show that it can be at 100K by 2025. I see no arguments in that. That's possible. But at the start of 2025, that's a big ask. Okay, by the end of this year in November and December-ish, if we can get 80K to 82K on Bitcoin, that's what I'm fully aware of. Now, set a barrier of 70K is the last thing I have on the notes. Because 70K is the zone where it's like, now you just gotta sit back and watch the ride. Okay, the moments where you should have bought. Okay, and I hate saying this, if you missed the opportunity, you missed it, right? But this is the bright side of things. The moments where you should have bought the Bitcoin is at 54, 55, 56. This is exactly what I was talking about. And then we had another opportunity at 54 or 55. After that, we didn't see it ever again. Okay, the past month. And it's okay if you missed that, because if it fails 72.7K again, and let's say it goes to 74 and comes all the way back down, the dip back down may be lower. Okay, the dip down might be lower than this. And even if it's not, even if it gets to 57, the next time it dips down 58, I'm buying in. Okay, 100, 200. If your budget is bigger, 1,000, 2,000, definitely throw that in there, because these attempts will happen. The attempts to break new heights will always happen. And guys, you have to be patient. Okay, if you feel like, oh my God, it's gonna go to 80K, 82K, and the chart is at 75K, right? And you're like, I just want to buy in. I mean, you can do that, but that's not something I would do. It's either you were in it or you weren't. And then if you weren't in the game around 50 to 60K, I'm sorry, but you kind of missed your opportunity, right? But there's nothing wrong with that. Just keep it on your watch list, take notes. Like I said, go on Apple Notes, go on Google Docs, watch the screen the Bitcoin, you know, like okay, like for example, let's say you go in your notes, okay? Like today, let's say 7/21. Do something like this. BTC at I don't know, 68K, okay? 5 days later, come back. Let's say 7/26, okay? BTC at 66K, and have these just do this, watch it and take notes on it, and keep in mind that whenever it goes lower, you're gonna buy. Whenever set a little margin. Whenever it goes lower than 63K, buy in. See what I mean? So that is it for the video. We are attempting to set new highs on Bitcoin, guys. Stay aware, stay alert. And I will definitely drop more videos on Bitcoin, because right now 68K, if we get to 69, wow, that's, you know, that's another barrier you have to get through. But for right now, watch out for 70K, okay? 70,000 is what we need. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.